Hey guys, my name's Carl, and today I'm just going to talk you through how to rig up a baby vibe. So a river to sea baby vibe. You can buy these from fishing.com.au. Adam generally sells them pretty cheap. So when you do buy them, they do come unrigged from Adam. So some of the other things that you're going to potentially need to buy are some split rings. I like the Decoy O's. They're plenty strong enough and big enough to fit some trebles to it. I also like the Decoy trebles. Generally what I'll do is I'll put a 14 size treble on, but I'm going to trial a 12 just because I'm targeting some bigger black brim in some tight snags. I just want to have something a little bit bigger for those black brim. You're also going to need a set of split ring pliers. These are just another cheap set from Samaki. I think Adam sells them. Give his webpage a bit of a browse. I'm pretty sure they're on there. Cool. So the first thing I'm going to do is, this one's already done, but what you do is you put a split ring on the top. The reason for this is, so when you tie your main line to it, I just tie a normal blood line. It's just quick and easy, but it will give, that split ring on top will give the lure freedom of movement when you jig it through the water. If you just tie a blood knot straight to the eyelet, it prevents a lot of that movement. So if you don't fit a split ring, you can still use it without a split ring. You just have to tie like a loop knot or something onto the back of it. All right, the next one I'm going to do is going to talk about putting a treble on the back. So got a 12 here and a split ring. I'll just put the split ring onto the treble. So I just get my split rings, place it through the little hole, and then that little spike on it, I just open the split ring up like so. You probably can't see it in the focus, but so there we go. From here, I'll just grab my treble. Just be careful, they're quite sharp. And I'll just force it in between the ring. Let it go, and then I can just work it on with my fingers. There we go, so ring's on. Right, so the next one I'm going to talk about is putting the treble in the split ring onto your lure. And this works for cranking lures and all that sort of stuff too. You don't want to essentially have the shank of the hook horizontal or in the opposite direction to the lure itself. They start to track randomly and all that sort of stuff. So what I found is if you have the shank of the hook, in this case, it's going to be running vertical. Let's focus. I don't know if it's going to focus, probably not. It's too busy looking at my fingers. So yeah, you can see the shank of the hook is now vertical and the ring is now horizontal. If you had the ring up like this, it'll be horizontal. And then you got your lure. That ring is going to go into that horizontally, but that's going to make that shank of the hook vertical and match the same as what the lure is. And that will actually make it track better through the water. What I've found anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this treble to this baby vibe in that orientation to try and keep that shank of it in a vertical configuration. So what I'll do is I'll hold it in the way that I want. I'll get the split ring and open up the pliers and I use the split ring pliers to open up the split ring. Right, and you can see it's just got a little tiny spot for this lure to slip into it. I just click him in and then just work that split ring around with my fingers. I don't know if you can hear the dogs barking, but yeah. There you go, so treble's on. Got a split ring on top, and I generally don't put one on the middle. I find if I do that, I get snagged up too much in the timber, so I just don't run with that one. But that's how I rig a baby vibe. Thanks for watching, guys.